Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the awesome BMW 218D Gran Tourer. Now, not many people know that the 2 Series are available in this format, which is a 7-seater, almost MPV if you will. A lot of people think the 2 Series is limited to the real deep, sleek saloons that people see, M240i's, 218i's, things of that nature. But this is BMW is offering in the awesome compact MPV family car. Now, why do I think you should consider this as your next car? These are the reasons. You've got the Alpine white paintwork, which of course is the solid white finish, deep depth of colour, giving it a real nice flare against the shadow line gloss black styling. Got your halogen headlights just down here, front fog lights, and you can see you have of course got the M Sport bumper system on there that gives it a few nicer angles and a bit more character from the front end. You've also got gloss black kidney grills, which are a very popular aftermarket option, and you've got all the grooves on the bonnet which give it a nice presence. Moving down, you can see you've got your gloss black alloy wheels just here, give it a real nice edge again, and it's that part of the night pack. They are 17s, and you can see the styling just continues with nice curves all the way around, extended side skirts. You've also got your gloss black door mirrors, and of course you've got your black window rubbers and black roof bars as well as part of the shadow line package. Moving around, you've got your rear LED lights, which are of course BMW branded, and you can see you've got a little lip spoiler just on the top and a shark fin antenna. Now, moving around, the back is quite a substantial size. You can see it's nice and boxy and square, meaning lots of room and easy to use when you need to put luggage in. Rear parking sensors, single exit exhaust, and Alpine white diffuser as well. Now, to open it up, you of course click the button or use the one on your phone, and you can see that you're greeted by a big space in the back with the seats folded down. Now, I have taken this out prior so I can show you the seats. I'll just put them there. You'll be able to see the seats are really simple to use. Just lift them back. Hang on, I just need to move those. There you go. If I flick these buttons here, you can see that folds the seats. Lift them up. Jobs are good then. And there are your rear seats. So you can see plenty of room. You've got the nice cloth and you've got the cup holder in there as well. And what we'll do, we'll fold them down after and we'll show you the thing as a whole, but plenty of room and plenty of space. To move those seats, what I did was click this button here, and you can hear that that will do the locking mechanism, and that will drop the seats forward so it's easier for you to do. You've also here got a little 12-volt charger in the rear, and you can see under there you've got an extra bit of storage just in case you've got all 7 seats. And there you go. To close the boot, click this button and that goes down. Now, in terms of body styling, the 2 Series is quite out there. It is quite a large car in fairness, considering it is a 2 Series, but you can see it's styled beautifully, and the gloss black against the white really does give it the nice effects that you'd want from a family MPV of the BMW brand. So what else can I show you? Well, let's head inside and I'll show you all the features it also has to offer. Now, BMW of course have a reputation to deliver upon, and one that you would expect, and the 2 Series is now different. You've got the leather steering wheel, you've of course got your navigation system, piano gloss black, you've got your automatic gearbox, and of course moving around you can see you've got the nice cloth seating on there, black with a grey contrast stitching, grey contrast accessories, and really supportive. It is of course manually adjustable seating, it's not electronic, but you have got plenty of different options to do so. I mean, as a whole, it's a really good looking car, and one that isn't going to disappoint yourself or the many occupants you might have. Speaking of which, if we head into the back now, you can see you've got all the seating up. That's your second row seating, ISOFIX. You've also got the drop down armrest, and you can see plenty of leg room for rear occupants. But if you want to go even further, we'll show you the third row seating. And what we'll do now, if we just pull that forward, you can see the rear seating there as well. Car that's just practical to go absolutely anywhere, especially on those days at Alton Towers with all the kids in the summer holidays. You also got the drop down trays just here, which I'm not going to pull too hard because I don't want to break, but you can see they come down, they've got a cup holder, and they've also got the netting in there as well. Piano gloss black and chrome across there, and you've got the cloth on the door cards as well. Now down here you do of course have your BMW branded illuminated door inlay, and you also have just here, you've got your chrome styling, got the cloth stitching, and you've also got electrically adjustable mirrors with electric windows and remote boot release as well. Now getting in, one of the big things that a lot of people take for granted are, now what that means is usually you'd be there and you can't see through any of the mirrors, you can't see that little bit of curb room you need, and that's your view restricted. But with this, it just gives you that little bit more nuance, if you want, gives you that little bit more of a treat that you can really see where you're going. If you're parking near curbs or you need to get somewhere, you've got that little bit there as a blind spot, which is really helpful. Now the seating position, I am quite high up in this one, so I will have to move it down at some stage, but you can see it's nice, it's comfortable, and you've got a lot of range in order to move forwards and backwards as well. The display is of course the old school analog display with the black faces, and of course the white and red contrast needling and fonts on there as well. To turn it on, simply click the push button start, which is just here, let it initiate, foot on the brake, and then turn it on again just like that. You see it turns on starting, no problem, no delay, no issues, and we have currently got the car in park as well. So what else can I tell you about this? You have of course got your little digital information display just down here, and that of course you can see there has got the time, it's got the mileage, and it's got on there your range in the tank. You can see it's covered just over 29,437 degrees. You can see it's covered 29,437 mile. Now moving down from there, you can of course see you've got indicators, which believe it or not on this BM they do work. Fantastic optional extra. Now what you've also got here, if you click this button, that changes your instrument cluster digital display there, just so you can customize it to what you want it to show you. You've also on here got your cruise control and speed limiter with that button just there, and you've also got your different modes for your audio, volume control, voice control, and Bluetooth telephone on there. You've also got automatic rear wiper and automatic wipers as well. And moving down there, you have of course got your auto headlights, fog lights, and instrument cluster lighting as well. Now moving across, you can see at the moment when we put it into reverse, you'll know you're in reverse because you get the little logo here that says R, and you can also see that your rear parking sensors come straight into effect, giving you that parking distance control. Now what else we can tell you about that is it is of course controlled by the menu here, the iDrive, and I can click on multimedia. You can see I've got CD, external devices, and sound, meaning you can connect via USB. You can maybe even stream through Bluetooth, but you would have to check compatibility with your smartphone. You've got the radio here, FM, AM, and DAB, which of course means you only really need DAB. You've got Bluetooth telephone here that you can connect to. You also got your navigation, so if you click on the nav, you'll be able to click on the map, and you can see it brings up the old school format, but one that's tried, tested, and really doesn't need any improvement. It's a great system, and it's really functional and simple to use. We've also got contacts, connected drive, of which you'd need to speak to BMW to just confirm and discuss with your subscription, and you can go into vehicle information. Now you've got many different things on here. You can click on efficient dynamics, which gives you all information about your Eco Pro and how you're driving. And you can also go down here to sports displays if you're a bit of a petrol head, and you can have the power and the torque figures displayed as well. The main one though of course is vehicle status, and if you click on there you'll be able to see you can go on service requirements, and you can pull up the service history, which on this one you can see 19, 18 and 2020, but we've also done a service here as part of our pre-sale inspection. It's a real nice in-depth system with plenty of different options that you can go through on there that really do change all the display, the settings of the car, and the way it drives, just so it really is tailored to your own needs and demands. Now, moving down from there, you can see you've got the piano gloss black inlay with a chrome styling, and you've got this leatherette just on the dashboard there with a nice grey contrast stitching. It is the Dakota leather that you'd get on the seats, and it just gives it that real nice, comfortable and luxurious feel, the bit that BMW really do so well. You can also see, moving across, you've got that little bit of ambient lighting just there across the doors. You've also got it just underneath. At night, it is of course a bit more prominent than what it is now, and it does illuminate the cabin really nicely. You've of course there got your buttons, you've got your fans, and here you've got your radio and CD player. Moving down from there, you've got a bit of storage, and then you have of course got your air conditioning. Now what you can do on this, it is dual zone, meaning I can turn it down for the passenger, up for the driver. You've got max front screen, max rear screen, but we'll turn them off. You've got the temperature dial just here. You can turn it off using that button, or you can change the severity and the air distribution coming in with that. You can change where the air is distributed to each passenger using this button, and if you want to change it on sync and have the temperatures all as one, you can click that button right there. You can turn aircon on or off, and you can have auto or manual air recirculation as well. Moving down from that, you have of course got your drive select mode in a bit of a different format, and on there are of course 3 different modes. You've got Sport, which gives you a better performance, bit more throttle response, higher rev ratio. You've got Comfort and Eco Pro. Of course, Eco Pro is for the efficient driving. Comfort is that it's the most comfortable drive it can be, combining all features. And Sport is of course the dynamic driving. You've also got traction control off, electronic parking brake, iDrive control, piano gloss black, and of course the automatic gearbox here. Now it's really simple to use. If your foot isn't on the brake and you haven't used the lever at the back, you aren't able to move it. If you use your lever and not your foot, you can't change the gears. Foot on the brake, click the lever, and you can see down into reverse, which you'll now straight away because that pops up. Put it into neutral, and you can put it into drive as well. Now what you can do, what people don't know, you can knock it across to the left just like that, and that puts you in sport mode. Now what that'll do, that'll give you again a little bit better driving experience in terms of performance. It's not going to blow you out the seat by any expectation, but it's just a nice little gizmo to have. Now what we've also got is of course under here dual cup holders. We've got the 12-volt charger, we've got the auxiliary and Bluetooth, auxiliary and USB, and you can also see we've got further storage. The main feature on this 2 Series is all about storage, space and practicality for families and growing families. You've got the Dakota leather top half, and you've also got more storage again in the armrest itself. If you don't want that, you can fold it up and you can just have all the open space just here. So that is pretty much everything that I can say about this little 2 Series. It's very spacious, it's very practical, and it's a car that if you've got a small family, a growing family, or even if you're looking to foster a family, this is a sort of car that you would take, that doesn't just do one thing well. It does combine everything that you'd expect from BMW with the styling, the technology and the creature comforts, along with the awesome practicality. So if you've got any questions, do of course let us know. We'd be more than happy to assist. And that for me rounds this up.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC-approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the
11.
But it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
Don't argue with 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10. I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.